Hi, this is Michelle Mardelli, youth worker.
And François Alarodet, family counselor.
And you're listening to Bagot Talk.
Today we're answering the 10 most frequently asked questions at the Bagotville MFRC.
We're giving you all the answers and the resources so you can follow up and have more information.
Hi everyone, welcome once again to Bagot Talk.
So today we're answering all the questions.
By all the questions, you mean the all famous 10 most frequently asked questions?
Exactly, these 10 famous questions.
Yeah, so we went around our colleagues and asked them, hey, what's the most frequently asked question you have about, living in Bagotville? So we built a list of 10 of those questions, and we're going to try to give you more information as possible so you can prepare yourself or navigate through this whole posting or relocation.
Exactly.
Right?
So first question. We're arriving to Bagotville. I don't have a daycare for my kids. They are 3 and 10 years old. What do I do?
Well, reality is you don't have that much thing that you can do, right?
Yeah, it's hard. It's a super hard situation.
Yeah. In Quebec and in Saint in particular, it's pretty hard to have your daycare. You don't just go in a place and say, I need a spot, and they give you one right now.
There are stuff families can do. So what would be the first step?
Yeah, so first thing first, even like if you just learned that you're pregnant or if you're learning that you're getting posted in like a couple months, you already need to register on this website called La Place 05.
Yeah.
We're going to put all those information in the episode description so you don't have to go back and listen and try to Google it. So we're going to address a list under this episode. Yeah. So La Place 05 is a site where it regroups all the registered daycare of all the province of Quebec. So you go there, you register your kid, you register their age, you need social numbers, social insurance numbers, you need basic information, and then you look on a map and you select the daycare that you would like to attend.
Yeah, exactly. There is a daycare near the base, so right in front of the base called CPR Alouette. Yeah. But you have to register through La Place 05 in order for the daycare to get the name of your child. Yeah. And then they'll have them on the list, and then they work their way through that list depending on the opening spots.
And then officially, the daycare, they follow this wait list, right? But the reality is you need to do some moves. Like you can call all those daycare you see on this map. You can call them. You can explain your situation, and they can go and select you down the list.
Yeah,
I know it sounds pretty you don't need to bribe the people so you get your place.
Do not bribe people.
Yeah, ideally. But it's something you can do. Let's say this home daycare, they have a spot, but the other kid just left the week before, and then you happen to call right in this week. So the person is like, well, yeah, I have a spot. I don't want to go down the list, and come and meet me and we'll arrange the things.
Yeah. And for home daycares, you need to do some calls. You need to send the emails.
Well, you can register on the list, but people, they prefer to talk to the real person. So you get, let's say, one more chance to have your spot.
And there's some Facebook groups also for the region. We'll put the links in our description. In the meantime, we do offer some respite care services here at the MFRC. We have an open respite care, which we call Halte Garderie. You can coordinate with our coordinator Enfance Famille. She will be able to give you all the information and to register you. This service is not a full-time service. It is a part-time service. It has its own schedule. So you need to coordinate. You need to talk to the coordinatrice of youth and family.
Yeah, so it's not a plan A. It's more of a plan B, plan C thing.
Exactly.
Where you're not 100% sure of having a spot on this day, this day. Let's just talk about the schedule. You can have a spot. You can, let's say, I need to work 3 days a week. Well, you can maybe send your kid those 3 days, but it's not a full-time daycare. That's the big difference. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Exactly. So do contact us, and we'll put you directly in contact with our coordinator for the youth and family coordinator.
So let's go to question number 2.
Yeah.
Is there anything in the community for my kids? So let's imagine those kids are 3 years old, 10 years old, and a teenager of 14 years old.
Exactly. So there is a lot of stuff going on. If you are arriving, we have a place called Teen Town. It is a big locale that we open up for teens, which are 9 years old and up. This locale is open a couple nights a week, with 2 animators that are there to do some activities. It's a pretty cool locale with the TVs and board games,
video games.
Yeah, exactly.
Planned activities or not.
Yeah.
So it's just a place where your teens can come and let's say chill and spend some time there. Not at home, which is sometimes a good thing for you guys, or a good thing for them if if they don't want to see you.
And it's a good place to drop your kids so you can go out and have a night out and maybe have some dinner with your friends or your loved ones.
Yeah, indeed. For the younger ones and their parents, we have what we call Parents and Tots. It's just a room that we have in here that we dedicated for the Parents and Tots group. It's like one morning a week. It's just a bunch of parents and the kid that come and play together and just spend some time together. It's a cool place to get to know people that live the same thing as you, and like people that you might never have talked before. Well, you can meet them there.
Exactly. It's a good place to get out and then meet some people, even for the kids, so they can have fun with other toddlers their age or like 2 or 3 years old. We also have a lot of activities. We do some workshops. We do some different activities. Mostly you and I for the kids, but we also have community activities, such a big list. The best way to stay updated with all of that is to follow us on Facebook. We have 2 pages for Facebook. We have the Facebook page for the Teen Town, which is Teen Town Bagotville on Facebook. It's a page, you can like it. The link is in the description. And the MFRC Bagotville Facebook page, which is also in the description. So next question, how can I prepare for my spouse deployment?
Yeah, let's say you're a spouse and your husband is deploying for, might be a short-term deployment, let's say a couple of weeks, or even like those long stretch of, let's say 6 months.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's a big question, and it's like the core of one of the biggest thing in the MFRC is dealing with those...
supporting the families, for sure.
Well, first thing first, as the military member, one good thing would be to tell us that you're leaving. Because, like, unofficially, we usually receive this list of who's leaving and who has the family that we have to contact to prepare them or to at least advertise that we exist. But the reality is sometimes we don't have this information. So it would be a good idea for the military member to come to see us, put your DAGs up to date. Yeah. Because sometimes like we have families that we know, and on the paperwork, this military member is just has this his spouse, no kids, but in reality they have like 3 kids, and we don't even know. So it's not the same support that we can offer. So this would be the first thing, and we can help you also to like prepare your kids for this absence.
We can support both the kids and the spouse. Because sometimes even if you're just leaving for like a day or 2 days, or this week and then coming back for 3 weeks and then back out for another week for a course or something else, that in and out does come with difficulties, and it's good for your spouse to have the resources to know that they can count on us, and to have a support group like in their own, like within your family, with your friends, and then the MFRC can help out with that also. So having that support, we're going to help you. We have lists of things to think about. Sometimes we don't think about, like in Bagotville, we get a lot of snow. So to think about leaving in July and to know what we're going to do when the snow comes, and then the plows, who's going to come and clean the driveway, or who's going to
There's so many things to think of, and sometimes you just need this checklist.
Yeah, exactly. Food. We also have like a good associations with people that like, or a good list of places that can help out with some food and everything, like pre-planned meal and everything. One of the main thing also that we do is that we contact you. We stay in touch to see how everything's going with the leave and how's everything going coming back, because we know that when the military member comes back, sometimes you have that honeymoon stage, but it does tend to rock the boat also, and then it takes a little time to readjust.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, so it's a pretty big thing. And then the other thing that we do mostly is that we need to sit down with you and to see like what is your contact information, emergency information, what you do if you need to go to the hospital when one of the kids.
Who's going to watch the kid while you're gone to this emergency thing?
Yeah, the dog, the cats. So
there's a lot to prepare, and we have those checklists to help you build this emergency system, I'd say.
Exactly. Yeah. And if anyone is having like a rough time, we can help mentally support everyone. So don't hesitate. Actually, do contact us. Even if everything goes super fine and you do not need us to call you, just let us know, hey, we're leaving or I'm leaving for that amount of time. Talk to my either wife or husband. And we talk to them. They're like, oh, I'm fine. I don't need you guys to call me every other week, and then we won't.
Yeah, and at least you know we exist, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So let's go on with the next question.
Yeah.
So I'm an anglophone. How can I survive my arrival in this French region?
Ooh, tough one. So we do have a whole episode with one anglophone community spouse that we've talked about with this this whole subject. But to give you an idea here, surviving in a French community is pretty hard. Yeah. We do offer here at the MFRC, even though we have some accents, we do offer all the support we can give you. We have also French classes. Yeah. Honestly, there's two things that come out of it. First, you learn a bit of French. Two, you meet some people. So arriving in that French community, it is hard sometimes to find friends, find people, family, or people that you'll maybe one day call family, but or we're here. So to have these French classes is a pretty good deal. Honestly, it's all free.
Yeah. So like, let's say 95% of all our services are free.
Yeah, exactly. All our activities, we try to offer them in French.
In English.
Sorry. The main thing also is that the more you are open to trying to learn French, people in Saguenay are usually pretty nice. It's a pretty good community. I came from Montreal and I discovered the people of Saguenay, and honestly, they're good people. They will try to accommodate you, but it is sometimes hard. The menus sometimes are only in French. If you do go to the hospital or you need medical care, we have a little booklet of the translation of medical terms or things that you can ask and how to pronounce everything or how to, like have that vocabulary. So even whomever you're consulting will be able to understand you. Because we know it's a pretty stressful time. So that booklet, we have it here. Contact us and we'll give it to you, or just pass by, come say hello, and we'll be able to give you all of that information in person. And
one of the big thing at Bagotville, and what we do is we create those activities for the families.
Yeah.
Some anglophones family, they might say, oh, I'm not going because I guess it will be just French, or I'm afraid I will just be there and standing there talking to no one. But the reality is there's a good chunk of our clients in any part of the MFRC that are anglophones.
Anglophones,
right? So there's a majority of anglophones participants that come to our activities. And it's a good place to meet new people, of course, and just to realize, oh, I'm not alone in this situation. Especially if you live in the PMQs, there's a good chunk of them that are English speakers.
Exactly. And even I'm thinking about our Teen Town locale.
Yep.
The Teen Town, most of the kids are anglophones also, or they go to Riverside, which is an anglophone school or an English school, I would say. So all our, like you said, we try to talk the most English, and we try to accommodate everyone and support everyone through that. And that's there are also some Facebook group of the English community. You can try to find it on Facebook, and then there's also one for just the community in general, which some people tend to talk a little bit more French on it.
Next question.
Yes.
All right. If me or one of my family member is not going well, who can help us?
We can. So we can help in two ways. We can either help through giving you some direct services, either for you directly, for your spouse, for your kids. Me as a youth worker, I do help out kids on one-on-one or with workshop. You, Francois, I'm
more towards parenting tips and tricks, and to help get the routine better.
Exactly. We have some people in the MFRC that are there to help out adults in a one-on-one or in a couple situation. We also have people who are there to help you out when there's a leave of absence. There's an absence in the family or a deployment or anything like that. We also have people to help you out for veterans. If you're a veteran, we have people to help you out and support you mentally if you're transitioning from the military life to civil life.
Civilian, but just to be clear, the MFRC gives most of the services to family members, military family members. Because if you're a member, you have all those services on base.
On base with the 25th, I think.
At the hospital on the base. You can have all those physical or mental help support that you can have. If you're not, some people, they feel like it's a bit weird to go and get help on the base mentally. Let's say you have a problem at the job or with your chain of command or whatever. Maybe you don't feel great about like having support on base. There's always this members, how do you call this, programme d'aide aux membres.
So either we offer the service or we're going to refer you to other places that can give you services. We have the programme d'aide aux membres, which we also which is open 24/7 on a phone basis. You can contact them. It is free also because you are military or part of a military family. We have different programs that are listed in our description. You can find the one that fits you best or fits best to your services. And we can also transfer you or refer you to an outside program. We have here in Saguenay a lot of specialized places that can help you out through your problems or help you out and give you resources. So if we don't have the answer or since what we offer is short term or mid-term, I'm not sure if mid-term is the right word, but so not on a long-term basis, we can refer you to the organization that can help you out in the longer term. So we have a big list. We're going to talk to you. We're going to see and evaluate what's best. If we can help you directly, we will. If it is best for you and for everyone to be referred somewhere else, we will help with that transition and talk with these organizations with you.
And then once again, all of those services are free and there's virtually no waiting list. Sometimes we get just more demands and we're not able to offer it like right away, but it's just like sometimes just a couple weeks of wait, and then you can have services.
And French and English again.
Yeah, indeed. Let's go on.
So 6th question. You just received your posting message. Where do you start?
So there's like 2 big branches, I'd say. Either you're coming in Bagotville or you're leaving Bagotville. Those are two, the 2 phases.
The 2 options.
Anyway.
You're either coming or going.
So, like, we'd like to say that we're, like, experts of our region and a bit less for the other regions.
Exactly.
So when you come in, we have this system that we know you're coming in, so we already, if we have all your contacts, information, mostly emails, we send you this huge welcoming message with all of our tools that we have to help you. So
if you are a spouse, ask for this email because a military member will receive it. If you are a military member, do share it with your spouse.
Indeed. So in this documentation that will be on the description, there's this whole checklist. Like sometimes it's just super simple stuff. Who are the telecom providers? How do you get your electricity bills?
It's a welcoming booklet, say.
So it's super well built. You can access the information that you want like right away with the table of matters.
Exactly.
I don't know if it's the correct word, but
we'll go with it.
Yeah.
And then if you are leaving Bagotville, we do have some checklists. We do have some things that can help you out. The main thing is that we also offer some services for respite care for your child with the trucks either coming or going. We know it's a huge, it's a big deal. It's a lot of things moving. Sometimes
it's a big day.
Yeah, it's a big day. And military life being what it is, we know that sometimes the trucks, they don't always arrive on the same day, the proper date, or we can offer the support, or at least we'll try to offer the best support we can, or find you the resources that can help you out. There is one person that is dedicated to
helping you with all these checklists, booklets and stuff. So you can call her directly at the MFRC and ask for the relocation officer.
Ooh, that's a good. I think that's what it is. So when you arrive or when you know you're coming, call us. Come see us if you're on your HTT. HHT?
What?
Yeah, house hunting. Yeah, that was better. So if you're on your HHT, come see us. If you've been here for a year and you still haven't come up to see us, meet us, come. And it will be our pleasure to...
There's so much people like, they come in here and then we talk to them because they attend an activity or whatever. They've been here for like 3 or 4 years. And then we tell them, and we have this services, this kind of help that we can propose. And the people all go like, I didn't know that. That's so cool. I've been looking for this for 2 years. And then sometimes they just don't know. And it's okay to do so. But
and we know that when you guys are arriving, there's so much thing to think about. So sometimes the information we give you is not it's not at the proper time. You'll need it maybe in 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, you're right.
So there are some things you need right now. You need to sort out medical care and everything, daycares and stuff. We have a question regarding that coming up soon. But in general, the information that we have, sometimes you'll need it for later. So do come back to see us or call us again, and then we can resend you the info, or we can talk and to see okay, so right now you settled this, and then maybe we can help you out with another step. Yeah.
And we're open Monday through Fridays on business hours. So
exactly.
And there's always someone at the reception desk. So feel free to come and
talk to us.
Yeah. Next one.
Yeah.
So I'm from another province. I don't have the Quebec health insurance card. Health insurance card?
Yeah, insurance.
Yeah, sorry. Or a family doctor. How does it work here?
Again, not to say that it's hard, but it's hard. The main thing that you're going to want to do when you do get your address.
First step is to get your health insurance card.
Exactly.
This is really the main goal here. And once again, we're going to put all the links to access all those systems. It's the first step because to get on the waiting list to get a doctor, you need those numbers.
Exactly.
So you really want to focus on getting your card first.
Yeah.
And then in Quebec, what we have this, it's guichet d'accès in French. It's just this place where you put all your information about your family health and your own health. You put all your information, your contact stuff, and if there's a doctor ready to put you in their
waiting list,
or on their service list, they're gonna contact you. This process may take a couple years. That's the sad part. But like, let's say you have health issues. Let's say you have diabetes and you need your insulin. Or they're gonna get you out of there pretty quick. Maybe just a temporary, or we're gonna fix you up. Same thing if you like. Let's say you don't have your health insurance card and you break a leg. Go to the hospital. They're gonna take you, whatever is the reason.
Yeah.
They'll just get your old or your other province health insurance card, and they'll provide the services for free, of course.
The guichet d'accès in English is called the Family Doctor Finder. So you'll find this on Google.
So that those steps are pretty straightforward. Get your card, and then register on this doctor waiting list. Pretty straightforward.
And so we know that we don't have any doctors here, but these are the steps that you guys need to follow. Yeah. There isn't much that we can do, but we can help you. Just like, because we know medical stuff is pretty complicated, and especially if everything is written in French or you're not sure how to navigate through that, we can help you navigate through it. We do not have doctors. I would only, I'm not a doctor. Tylenols are what is like my best recommendation. But
drink water.
Drink water,
Rest.
sleep it off. No, but seriously, we can help you navigate through that system. And that's what we can offer.
Yeah. Next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go.
Yes.
I'm looking for work and my resume is not up to date. Can you help me with that?
We can. In our whole list of people who are working here, our employees, we have one person whose main job is to help spouses and everyone maybe put up to date their resume, translate their resume to help out with that, how to navigate in that French system also, or bilingual, whichever you want to like. We won't only help you find a job here, but like look for other jobs, maybe like even long distance
on the federal system.
Yeah, exactly. If you're arriving from another province or another country, also like to know if the diploma you have here is valued the same here. We can help you out with that and try to navigate through that. I say a lot of navigation, but that's what we do.
That's your rowing background.
Yeah, exactly.
And this person can also help, let's say, the teenager that would like to get their first job. She can help them build their resume and then how to prepare to an interview.
Yeah.
All of the things that we can offer here.
Exactly. Even if you haven't like worked for the last 10 years, we're still here to help you out and to give you any recommendations. And And also for, let's say, veterans or people that are just released from the military, you can access this service too. Cool. So that answers that. So don't hesitate to contact us and we'll put you in contact with our employee. Next question is, I would like to bond with the Bagotville community. Any ideas?
We kind of covered a bit of this question earlier, but we can repeat. It's okay.
Yeah. If you're just arriving, we do have an answer for that.
So like we said earlier, this Bagotville community in the PMQs is pretty proactive, I'd say. Like there's so many kids playground. I think we counted 9. Yeah. We have the splash pads in here. We have an ice rink. So it's pretty like there's always people outside enjoying. There's also those Facebook groups that you can ask to get on Facebook. So they're called Communauté Conjointe de Bagotville, I think.
Yeah, and the English community. We'll put the links in the description. The main thing, even if you're not living here on base, you can still come and participate to our activities that we offer. Even like the activities we offer for the workshops for the younger kids or for the teens. PSP Bagotville Camp is a good way for your kids to meet other kids that are exactly like they are from the same community. So it does it puts a good bond, and most of the kids they meet here, they'll see back in school, or if they're not sure if they'll know anyone, the kids they know from school will be in our activities probably. So you'll always see a family, like a familiar face.
We also have this opportunity for volunteering. so we always talk about those activities, but we need some help sometime with that.
Exactly.
And we can, I'm thinking about those big Halloween nights that we have.
Yeah.
We have so much decoration to put on, like a creation to build those decoration and stuff. So some volunteer, they just became friends by volunteering in our activities.
Exactly.
It's a good place to meet people. And it's just, let's say you're an anglophone that just came in.
Yeah.
You know you're living in like 18 months.
Yeah.
You don't really want to learn French. That's okay. No one is forced to speak French in here. And so you won't be necessarily able to get a job right away. You're like, I don't want to stay home the whole day. So it's a cool place to volunteer. We always have some jobs. Yeah,
to get out of the house, meet some other people. Even if you're just even in the MFRC is here, even if you don't have any kids. The family aspect is even just for your spouse, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, that person that is here at the moment with you entering your life. We're there for you guys also. We have some adults activity. We have some things that like conferences. We have some jam sessions, which is not the cooking jam, like the one you spread on your bread, but more of a musical sort of jam.
That's cheesy.
Yeah. Sorry. We also have those activities for the kids. Don't hesitate. If you have ideas of activities that we don't offer yet, come with us, come meet us with our activity, with your ideas, and we'll see what we can do, what we can put in motion, and see how you can get also involved in these.
Yeah.
Okay, so next question.
So I have a hard time dealing with my kids' behaviors. I need help. Do you have any tips?
My personal tip would be to go see François Odette, which is you.
Yeah, so as described in this question, I can help the parents dealing with their kids' behavior. Sometimes it's just we meet one time, we just like tweak some of your own capacity, and just one meeting is enough. Sometimes we get to work a bit more, have some theory and put in practice and feedbacks and like debrief the last week and see what went well and what didn't, and work on that.
There's also the factor that sometimes I'll meet the kid as a youth worker. I'll talk to the kid to see what's going on, working with emotions and everything. Or like I won't meet your 2 years old, but your teenagers or your 9 and 10 years old, I can help with that. And then sometimes you also work with the parents
in the meantime.
Exactly. So we sometimes do it in a we tackle team the whole family if that's not too aggressive.
No, it's okay. I played football. I can tackle. It's okay.
So François won't physically tackle you, but we will
tackle the problems.
Yeah, exactly. We know it's pretty hard. Like even the behavior can change at so many different moments in life. We can either find a reason or sometimes we just don't know why and what happened. Just in life in general, it is hard sometimes with all the changes and everything. And then we add the military factor, which is a pretty big factor. If you're coming in, if you're going in a couple of months, or the kid is knowing you're leaving in a couple of years, sometimes it does tend to put some difficulties or tensions at home, which we can help because we have that sensibility of the military life. And then you with the parents, you do that amazing job of helping them through that. And then you can just contact us, come see what we have. Just honestly, if everything's just going okay and you just want to get some touch-ups, we're there also. Yeah.
It's not like an emergency place. No. It can be.
Yeah.
But if you just like to plan ahead, come see us and we can help you with that.
And we're pretty nice.
Yeah, depends. Depends on the day.
Yeah. So thank you guys for listening.
Yeah.
And then if you have any other questions, do come see us. If you don't have any questions, come participate to our activities. Come meet us. Our voices are pretty amazing, but we're even better in person.
Yeah. Big time. We're so beautiful. All right. So last thing, maybe you can join and follow and like and share this podcast. And
everything we talked about is in the description. And we do have even we didn't go through all the information we could have gone through because we would be there the whole day. But we have more information here. Come see us.
Yeah. All right. See you there.
See you. Bye.
Thank you for listening to Bagot Talk.
Follow us on our Facebook page, Plaquette à Bagot Talk Podcast.
See you soon.